singing James Murphy's lyrics, but not going to be happening today.
I don't know this song yet. It's hard to dance to.
What's up, This is Splice. This is a weekly movie-centric talk show and game show featuring fine folks from all around the entertainment industry. It's kind of like Jeopardy, except the hosts, us, and the questions are dumb.
But not our guests.
No, not our guests.
No,
our guests are very smart.
Also, we have a new theme song because we got in trouble for our old one.
Yep.
So we're up to producer William for making it out of his own little brain.
Thank you, little big brain. That's right. Round of applause. Yeah, for weeks I've been making jokes about how we were gonna get in trouble for using LCD sound systems I can change, and then
and we did.
And we did. Yeah. So
look out.
Thank you for Audible's content blocking technology. Real cool of you. Really appreciate it. And this episode features a lot of IP, lots of clips of both music and video. So this episode, eventually when it hits Twitch afterwards, could be completely silent. We'll see. What do we got in the world of movie news, Kendall?
HBO Max launched yesterday, I think. I don't really have a concept of what days are.
Time's a flat circle.
Yeah, but I think it's really cool. It has a lot of Fox and Disney-owned content that's not going to be put on Disney+. They have all the Studio Ghibli movies. They're making a Gossip Girl series. All the Harry Potters are on there even.
Yeah.
They're not paying us. I wish they were.
Yeah, but it was lots of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Lots to dig through. Pretty well curated. My only beef here again, and this is just like a kind of like a shake your fist at the sky kind of beef. It's just that obviously Warner Media, who owns HBO and also owned Filmstruck, Filmstruck came up, it was beloved, and then it got burned down, and then a lot of the ashes of that either went to the Criterion Channel, which is amazing, love that. Give it up for the Criterion Channel. But then I think the rest of it, a lot of TCM content, a lot of Warner Archive content went to HBO Max. Again, glad it's out there. Glad people can watch it. But again, I really I miss Filmstruck. That's it. That's my beef. That's my beef. Big business is big business. I get it. We've been watching a lot of stuff here.
Speaking of Filmstruck, this week we watched 27 Dresses.
Classic Filmstruck Criterion Channel.
My pick. Just a classic.
I've never seen it. And I feel like it was a necessary watch.
You gotta.
You gotta. We also watched Scream for Help, which is this great, I want to say mid to late 70s, stepdaughter thinks her stepfather is killing her mom. Classic. Insane, classic thriller. Kind of like if you're familiar with Weird Wednesday, I believe that's a popular kind of Weird Wednesday title, or any kind of curation series in Rep Cinema where insanity reigns. Highly suggest it. I think we rented it on iTunes.
Yeah.
And worth the rent for sure. Should we introduce our guests? Should we bring our guests in? All right, let's bring in our guests, our very special guests. We appreciate their time. We're so glad that they're here. Our first guest, he's the programming director of Alamo San Francisco and a Charles Grodin expert. It's Jake Isgar.
What's up, Jake?
Hello. It's been my dream to follow up The Great Muppet Caper and talk to puppets. So this is rad. And Scream for Help was actually the movie that was going to play Weird Wednesday at New Mission the week that the theater shut down. So it's very poignant. No, it's all good, but it's a great pitch. It's Brian De Palma's Nancy Drew movie. It is so twisted and fun. Highly recommended for anyone that likes the shit.
Much better description than I gave it, for sure.
Yeah, I love a teen trying to solve a crime on a bike.
Yeah.
We're just riding around.
She kicks it over. It's rad.
Yeah. All right, and on the right, I think, we have Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead, the filmmaking partnership behind Resolution, Spring, The Endless, and Synchronic, coming soon.
What's up, guys?
Welcome. Thank you.
Yes. And Kendall, unlike me, successfully called it synchronic and not synchronicity.
I know how to read.
I fucked up off mic. Apologies. Thanks, y'all, for being on the show. We appreciate it. Let's see. Should we get into our first game?
I think first we should ask Jake what he's been watching.
Oh, shoot. That's right. I'm sorry. We're mixing up the thing, and I'm not following our script. I apologize. Jake, what have you been watching? How's your quarantine been going? Well, what's going on in the Isgar household over in San Francisco?
Well, core has been fun. I think I've hit like peak. I hit peak brain smoothing when I watched Venom and Capone back to back.
Oh,
wow.
The voices that are inside of Tom Hardy's head both got into mine. But really, I think like the best sort of core wave I've hit is the filmography of one Peter Hyams, the director that brought us Time Cop, Capricorn One, Sudden Death, and 2010, the year we made contact. But what's fun about Peter Hyams is that he's one of those like really awesome, sturdy, like like very much like a guy that wanted to make really good conspiracy thrillers, like very like post Watergate sort of conspiracy thrillers. And his movies are like super anti-fash, which is really fun to see genre movies made in a studio system with coherent politics. Highly recommend Outland. It's like Alien, except if it only took all of the space trucker stuff. So it's highly, highly worth your time. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Peter Hyam. All right. That sounds great. Now should we play a game?
Yes, let's play.
Okay, great, fantastic. Kendall, why don't you introduce our first game?
Love to.
We're gonna play with all of our guests.
To preface this game, literally all I do all day now is watch Love Island. I literally have no capacity to do anything else. So this is the game I came up with. So we're gonna play a clip for you guys from I said Stranded Island movie. I think I kind of just ended up using any movies that were like kind of about an island. And you'll guess which movie that clip is from. We're probably going to talk in British accents a lot because I'm watching the British Love Island and my brain has rotted from it. So let's go.
Hard T's and wide O's. Okay, producer William, go ahead and start. The first one is going to be for Mr. Jake Isgar.
Okay, listen up. Whoever holds the conch gets to speak. That's the rule.
Is this like assembly, sir?
Yeah. Except anybody who wants to speak gets to.
But not before they get the conch.
All right, Jake, that was question number 1. What have you got for us?
I was going to say Coney 2012. No, I think it's some version of Lord of the Flies, right?
It is.
That's correct. That's correct.
Honestly, couldn't tell you which one.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Very good. 1 point.
1993 to who knows?
Yeah, probably. Okay, number 2.
I have read that book.
Yeah, we've all read it.
Pretty upsetting.
Number 2 is going to be for Mr. Aaron Moorhead. All right, let's do number 2.
All the latest innovations. Running water, genuine imported tortoiseshell.
I can't believe it.
All right, that was number 2.
Wild
clip. Aaron, what is that movie?
Justin and I were debating because they don't sound Swiss, but Swiss Family Robinson?
That is correct.
Yes, despite their non-Swiss accents, that is very correct. Absolutely. 1 point for Aaron. All right, number 3.
I watched that in school.
Did you?
I wonder why.
Is that like a I guess read it and then watch it, or is that like a
no,
there's a test today?
I also watched Mulan in my European history class, so whatever.
Whatever, yeah. It's public school system. Okay, number 3 is going to be for
really stupid now.
Justin Benson.
You almost hit me!
Take it back! Take back what you said!
I've seen it all. What happens after you've been doing it a long time?
Shut up! That isn't fair peeking. I don't peek on you.
That's a lie. You're always staring at my puppies.
Only 'cause they look so funny. You know what you look like now, Em? You look like one of those pictures Patty had in his drawer. One of his hoochie coochie girls.
I do not.
Hoochie coochie,
Stop that.
Okay. Justin, any guesses?
I haven't seen that movie. I have almost no idea what it is. But we're working on something right now that has like a sort of castaway element to it. So I just did a Google image search like last week of like a whole bunch of movies like this. And is that the Blue Lagoon?
Yes, incredible. Great job, reverse image searching.
I've never seen it, and I don't want to, actually.
I'd watch it. All right, let's do number 4 for Mr. Jake Isgar.
If you keep being so polite, you'll force me to give you all my fishes. I can see you're a very clever woman. Is there anything else I can do for you while I'm waiting to get arrested?
Sell me that fish.
What?
I want that fish, so sell it to me.
Fuck off and bother some other poor shipwrecked sailor.
All right, that was number 4. I saw your head nodding. I think you know what it is. What is it?
I do. I was thinking of a joke. I think I really love Adam Sandler, mostly because he wants to have all of his friends at like really dope posh resorts. So the idea for like a husband and wife team to make a desert island movie that just looks miserable is really funny. Which is Guy Ritchie's Swept Away.
That is correct.
Is the answer. So I've been on a long windup, so I'm just trying to feel this out, see if I should do that. But
I love it.
Swept Away. Love the long windups. Sure. That was great. Okay, the next one going to be number 5 for Mr. Aaron Moorhead.
Boy, what the fuck?
What?
I have no idea. I just feel really bad for like the animal trainer / actor, stunt actor that was like, go fight this tiger.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm gonna guess one of the Star Treks, maybe like a Star Trek that finds tigers. I have no idea.
That's an amazing guess. Really close. Justin, do you have any clue? Chance to steal here.
I'm gonna go with the obvious answer here, which is there's a straight-to-video Harry and the Henderson sequel that I just didn't know about.
Another incredible choice, but unfortunately your Google image searching did not help with this one in particular. Jake Isgar, final chance to steal here. Do you know what this is?
I wish I did. Damn. Turkish Beastmaster. I don't know.
Wow, amazing guesses all around.
Those are probably better movies.
Yeah, Kendall, what do we got?
That is the Island of Dr. Moreau.
Oh, the 70s one?
Yes.
All of us.
Yeah. Deep cut. It's all right. All right. Let's move on. The next one, number 6 for Aaron Moorhead.
Some sort of creature has just swum up my pants. I'm guessing a snake.
Oh. That's bad.
That's bad. Fucking Harrison Ford. All right, Aaron, what do you got?
Okay, so this is like circa the year, like it's post Air Force One Harrison Ford, judging by hair color and hairline.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with like, was he in the sequel to The Fugitive? And they ran to a desert island or something?
I don't know. I honestly think Jake would probably know better than I would if he was in the Fugitive sequel. But regardless, that is not that movie, unfortunately. Jake, was he
got like a really generic name, like just like October Break or some kind of like 2 words that sound like the code name to something?
It is a very generic name.
Yeah. Justin, do you have any clue?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what it is. It is. There's this small spin-off to Indiana Jones that was a much more character-driven romance thing, and I forgot. Indiana Romance. Indiana Romance.
Starring in.
Right, Indiana Romance. Yeah. Okay.
Of course. Good guess. Jake, last chance to steal here. What have you?
I unfortunately
sorry.
Tom Clancy's Indiana Romance. I unfortunately know what it is. It is the David Schwimmer starring 6 Days and 7 Nights.
That is correct.
It took 4 days to come up with it, but I would have. I would have just been like generic 2000s movie, and I would have found it somewhere in my brain.
No, absolutely. No, you would have gotten there. We believe in you. Great.
Lauren also says in the comments that he was not in the sequel to that movie.
Yeah, it's Wesley Snipes.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's different. Yes, that's important. Okay, number 7. I think we're back at Aaron for this one. Number 7.
Practice is perfection.
Number 7. Looks sexy. What is it, Aaron?
I'm only because it'll move the bullseye off of me, but Justin is the one that actually watched it and told me it's. But I might be wrong. I know it's something like this. Okay. That's the one I'm gonna guess because it's also said Prime Video, and I know it was released on Amazon Prime. So is it Guava Island?
It's
That is
Guava.
correct.
Cool.
Not get the Prime logo out of there.
Great job. Number 8 for Justin.
One more step, Mr. Hand, and I'll blow your brains out.
Nah, matey.
Damn, that kid's got good aim. Right between the eyes.
I think that is either Hostel 3 or Treasure or Treasure Island because it looks like Treasure Island would look like. Yeah.
That is Treasure Island.
Correct.
That's a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy that Disney won't put a lot of stuff on Disney Plus, but they'll have that kid fucking
shooting
that guy right in the face.
He seemed like he deserved it.
Totally.
What I saw was a child get a knife in the head and then shoot. Like that's what I thought I saw. So I thought Disney was going totally ham on that.
Yeah, they're just
very close.
Very close. All right, this is our final question, number 9 for Jake. Let's do it. Let's round this one out.
This is the third Pirates of the Caribbean. Little watched.
The calm section of Pirates 3. That is the Red Turtle.
That's correct.
That's correct. Pirates of the Caribbean 3, the Red Turtle.
Jake's not allowed to play. If he knew it.
Dude, you guys did great. That was a good round.
Yeah.
Jake's got 4.
Yeah, we're off.
Aaron and Justin
I got
both
one
have
steal.
2.
That's it.
Yeah, and so again, if we're combining, scores here, because Aaron and Justin, you did ask to potentially combine scores, then technically you're tied. So
Correct.
everyone's crushing it so far.
Also, there's no prize for winning.
Yeah, there's no prize here. So
We're separate floating.
Of all the people watching.
Yeah, to our millions of fans who are watching the live stream right now. Sorry, everyone.
Hey, Mom, what's up?
Yes, even Jake's mom.
Yeah, my mom doesn't even watch those.
I don't think she is. She doesn't know what Twitch is.
I barely know what it is.
Let's talk to Mr. Aaron Moorhead here. Aaron, how's your quarantine been? What have you been watching in your household? What's been going on?
It's funny. Well, I mean, it's actually been great because Justin and I live in the same building. That's why we're on the same Zoom together. So we quarantine together. So it's a lot like regular life. And, 90-95% of indie filmmaking is not on location on set. It's mostly like in your room editing something, or it's, that's it. Yeah. So it's been actually, I shouldn't say great. None of this is great. It's about as optimal as it can be. And been watching an absolute ton.
Wow, look at that.
On the more like vitamins side, I've been watching a lot of French movies, like with no cohesion between them, like Red, White, and Blue trilogy, Irreversible. I watched. Oh my God, Jesus Christ,
crazy.
And then 400 Blows and Chef's Table France, which is very nice. And then also
on less vitamin Z, but no less good. Been watching What We Do in the Shadows a lot, the TV show. It's amazing. It's super good.
Funny.
People have told us to watch it, and we still
I
haven't.
know.
Because
You've been
we
watching 50 episodes of Love Island, I guess.
If anyone's been watching that the saddest show in the world on HBO, I know this much to be true, or something like that. I know this much is true.
That's the new Derek Senior.
Spectacular! It's so good. It's just the saddest, most miserable thing to watch in the world, but it's crazy good.
That's amazing. That's exactly why I love Derek C. in France, and I'm so glad that he got to do another thing, and that it's a show. And like the duel, how's the duel? What's his name? Ruffalo.
I wouldn't even know. I mean, it's one of the most amazing performances that is happening right now. And I mean, they should make a category at the Oscars for it.
Wow.
Because an Emmy isn't enough. It's so good. Yeah.
Damn, yeah, we gotta watch it.
You gotta watch that. Remember how good he was in Foxcatcher?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Incredible performance. Yeah, he's great. Also, we need another Bennett Miller movie. Not to get off on a tangent.
I love it when a supporting role steals it away from the lead role, which is also amazing. Foxcatcher being an example. Yeah.
No, 100%, 100%.
That's two leading roles that he also kind of like weirdly steals away from because of Carell and Channing Tatum. So.
Yeah,
That's
no,
true.
absolutely. Yeah, he's got so much force. Well, and even though you said your core has been going great, and then you pedaled back a little bit. It doesn't matter. We're here. We're just all doing the best that we can. So if you're doing great, you're doing great. The rest of the world's outside. It's on fire. But you know what? We're all here together. We're here. We're talking about movies.
It's totally miserable. It's just way less miserable than it could be.
No, that's
Very true.
yeah, we're very happy, and we're glad to hear that you and Justin can be together too, because I know that is making things better too. Should we play our second game, Kendall?
Let's do it.
What's our second game? What are we gonna play?
Our second game is called Low Fidelity for no reason. We're going to play you a 15-second clip of a song from a film soundtrack, and you're going to tell us which film that song is from. The songs are going to be pretty like iconic moments from that movie, I would say.
I would say so.
Easily recognizable.
Yeah.
Bonus points if you also know the name of the artist and the song.
Yeah. So Justin and Aaron, this is your time to really like put Jake like in the trash, right? This is if you know your musical artists and things like that, this is your time to really just dunk, okay? We're gonna start with number 1 with Jake back at the beginning here. Let's do it. Let's do number 1.
I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised.
All right, Jake.
All right. It's from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yes.
Man of Constant Sorrow.
That's correct.
That's the name of the song?
Yes, absolutely.
Is it the Foggy Bottom Band? Is it it's the band in the movie.
We'll give it to you. It's the Soggy Bottom Boys.
Soggy Bottom. Soggy and foggy, those two things just really kind of bunch up.
Same.
That's wild. This is a disaster, guys. I was really proud that I got the name of the movie. We are not. I'm gonna go take a break till this is over.
Don't sweat it. No, don't sweat it. Again, this next one, which is for you, I have a very good feeling that you're gonna know all of the elements of this one. Let's do number 2 for Aaron. What?
Wait, am I on?
Yeah, you're on. What is it? Sorry.
Purple Rain, Prince.
Yeah.
That's correct.
We'll give you 3 points for that, since the name of the song is also Purple Rain.
Yeah.
See, how do you feel now?
I knew that.
Amazing.
Still really bad because Justin had to tell me.
That's okay. It's okay. Again, I
saw Purple Rain at a screening at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery
oh wow,
10 years ago or something. And I didn't know how absolutely bonkers and inappropriate that movie is until that night. I didn't know anything. It would not go over well
It's a ripper for sure. Absolutely.
No, I don't think Purify Yourself in the Waters of Lake Minnetonka would survive cancellation. That's like a pretty... Slate.com will be powered by that.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, number 3 for Justin. Go ahead, number 3. All right, Justin, what do you got?
Is it from the second Mad Max movie, Thunder Road? I think that's the second one. And is it Tina Turner?
It is Tina Turner. It's Mad Max. I think that's
Thunderdome. Sorry,
yeah.
Thunder Road. Thunderdome?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Did you say Thunder Road at first?
I had Thunderdome in my head, but Thunder Road came out my mouth.
That would have been actually. I wish we would have done a Thunder Road one because the song never actually plays in the film, so we could have figured that out. No, never mind. That sounds like a bad idea. I'm just riffing now. Ignore me.
Thunder Road, so good. Thunder Road
it's so good. It's amazing.
Yes, it rules.
Okay, let's move on to number 4 for Jake.
In all the good times, I find myself longing for change.
All right, Jake.
Oh,
I know
man.
you know this.
Oh, man. Because I've had a former coworker scream into my ear for like a year and a half.
You're like, I know who that is.
What's up, Morgan? Yeah, I just name checked her. That is Shallow from Stars Born 2018 by the Lady Gaga.
The Lady Gaga herself.
Remember 2018?
What a crazy time.
Whoa, what a weird time. That's when Venom came out. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah. The thing we all want for
Should
is,
I watch
is
Venom?
No, don't do it.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for providing your professional opinion. We, ladies and gentlemen, folks, we are not going to watch Venom. All right, let's move on to number 5 for Aaron.
And not the other color, so police think they have the authority to kill a minority. Fuck that shit, cause I ain't the one for a punk motherfucker with a badge and a gun to be beaten on.
All right, Aaron.
Okay. All right, good. All right, I actually knew this one for real, but I did confirm it. It is Fuck the Police. It's from Straight Outta Compton.
Do you know the artist, perchance?
Oh, yeah, NWA. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes. There you go. Okay, 3 points.
I missed that there were 3 parts of it. Yeah, I was really excited, and I was already working out a backup joke in my mind to land how I didn't know it, and then I actually knew it, and I couldn't believe it.
No, you see, you keep doubting yourself, and we won't hear any more of this.
Yeah,
I'm going to continue doubting myself until the end of this terrible trivia.
Okay.
Listen, this is the game that Steve tested on me first, and I did really, really bad. So you guys are killing it.
It's all right. Yeah, you guys are killing it. Also, fuck the police. All right, number 6.
Fuck the Police from Straight Outta Compton. Have they never used that in a movie before?
No, like I was like, I feel like it has to be in a bunch of other stuff, and honestly, it's not really in that many things. Like I thought, like even Boys in the Hood, not even in that.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy. All right, number 6 for Justin.
I have loved you for the last time. Is it a video? Is it a video?
Is it a video? What is it, Justin?
I'm so far from knowing what that is that I can't even make a stupid joke about it.
I feel like it's from like it's not from like a Cameron Crowe movie or something, and like at the end sequence when they're looking at each other sadly somewhere.
It definitely is from an end sequence. That's correct, but it's not Cameron.
I'm just seeing people look at each other sadly. Like it's almost like got the Gary Jules Tears for Fears cover in
Yes.
kind of vibe.
Absolutely. So no guesses, Justin.
Nothing. No way.
Jake, you got a chance to steal here.
All right. That is my dude, Sufjan Stevens, doing Visions of Gideon as Timothée Chalamet cries just the tears of his life at the end of Call Me by Your Name.
Yes.
Correct.
All 3. Correct.
I hit that stretch of The Sopranos where the same thing happens to Vito. It's ridiculous.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, spoilers for The Sopranos. But yeah, season 6 has like a very Call Me by Your Name, Call Me by Your Name subplot for one of Tony's captains. It's pretty legit.
Incredible. Aaron, you said something and we cut you off. What did you say?
I was mumbling to Justin. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. My bad. Okay. All right. Next one is number 7 for Aaron.
I almost just read it.
Making time, shooting the line, the people to believe in.
All right, Aaron, what do you got?
That is Limp Bizkit. That is, I have no idea. Sorry, I know Justin knows. I don't know.
Justin, do you know it?
I think I do. Here's the thing. If I'm wrong, it's like offensively wrong.
I mean, this is a little bit of a deeper one. It's trickier.
Should I take a shot at it?
Yes, please.
This is probably just completely wrong, but the Yellow Submarine.
No, but
House.
Huh? No, I can see how you could see Yellow Submarine. Jake, do you know what this is?
I know what movie it's in. I can picture it because I've seen it way too many times. It's in Rushmore, but I can't think it. I can't remember the name of the song. Yeah.
That's correct. That is "Making Time" by Creation, which is in the club's montage in Rushmore.
Classic montage.
Classic montage. Okay,
Movie's
number
got so
8.
many good montages.
So many good montages, and that is a classic one. Number 8 for Aaron.
Billy Ray was a preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they gathered around and started talking, that's when Billy would take me walking.
Okay.
All right, what do you got?
Okay. All right. Good. I'm pretty goddamn sure it's called "Son of a Preacher Man." I cannot remember who it's by. It's in Pulp Fiction.
Yes, by Dusty Springfield.
Please don't. I don't know if that somebody needs to tell me who it's by though, but I know.
It's Dusty Springfield. Yeah. You got all the other ones though, right? They were correct. That's right. Great. So you look great job. Great job. All right, let's move on to the last one. This is the final one. This is for Justin. All right, this is number 9.
There is a house in New Orleans.
For the love of God, I do hope you know this one.
It is.
You know it.
I barely remember the Seventh Seal. I'm going to go with the. I'm going to go with the. The endless. Ending. The endless. Yeah. And the song is not Folsom Blues.
Blues Brothers 2000.
Benson and Moorhead's classic film, Blues Brothers 2000.
The structure of a setting moon, the mansion of a ascending star. No, House of the Rising, the Holy Sun, by vocalist Emily Zusick and production by Jimmy LaValle, the renowned composer. How'd you get that?
Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Yes.
It was from your movie.
To recap for everyone, yes, that was from Justin Aaron's movie, The Endless. House of the Rising Sun. And since you knew all the producers and all that, we'll give you an extra point for that. That was a good round. That was great. Everyone did a great job.
Yeah, you guys are really good.
Yeah. Jake has 14 points. Ooh. Aaron has 10, and Justin also has 10. So you guys are tied again. Or if you're ganging up on Jake, then you guys have 20.
And we're definitely not going to make it consistent.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to make this consistent.
Whatever we do.
No.
Is this kind of got the whose line is it anyway grading system where it's just like 1 million points for the good guess? You know, like I'll take
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, Robin Williams is going to show up at 1 point, and we're going to give him 1 million points.
Billy wins every episode.
Yeah, producer William, you get 1 million points for producing the show. Applause for William.
Cool.
He's got his own soundboard, and he likes to give himself sounds. Okay, we haven't talked to Justin yet. Justin, how's your quarantine been going? What have you been watching? What's been going on in your house?
Oh, I mean, it's going as nothing to complain about. Doing about as well as it possibly can. I'm reading The Cosmos by Carl Sagan, which I never read before. That's awesome. I watched last season of Better Call Saul. I never saw Fargo season 3, so I finished that. So good. I really enjoyed the Wu-Tang Clan documentary on Showtime. It's amazing. One of the best docs I've ever seen.
Oh wow! Also not on our list. Oh, we don't have Showtime. God damn it! We got to tell your mom to subscribe to Showtime so we can.
Yeah.
Showtime
Doesn't watch the show.
Oh yeah, no, Showtime actually has like some pretty sweet.
Does it have some good stuff on there?
Yeah, but also like even if you don't want to subscribe to Showtime, it's worth purchasing the Wu-Tang Clan documentary off of Amazon Prime and just checking out the whole thing. It's so good.
Oh hell yeah!
Sweet.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
All right, I think we should go into our third and final game.
I think
Do
so
you agree?
too.
All right. This is our third and final game. This is Time Isn't on My Side. It's another visual round here. What we're going to do is we're going to show you a photo of an actor that starred in a time travel movie. The catch is that the actor will be much younger than the photo than when they starred in the film.
Get it? Time travel joke.
So if you can tell us who the actor is and which time travel movie it is, you'll get a point. You can get 2 points for each of those. So if you know the actor and if you know the movie, you'll get a point each. And so again, as people can steal, there's lots of points to go around. Jake Isgar, are you ready for question number 1?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, number 1.
Whoa, style icon. It's Michael J. Fox. He's in the 3 Back to the Future films.
That's correct. Easy peasy. Knew you know that one. Style icon, a young Michael J. Fox. All right, number 2 for Aaron. There he is.
It's also Michael J. Oh, okay. That's actually that is Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who is Looper.
Yes, correct. There he is.
Look at that
looking.
guy.
Yeah, he grew up to look like
Bruce Willis.
All right, number 3 for Justin.
That is Keanu Reeves, and he is in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Correct.
Such a little cutie.
There he is, little cutie guy right there. All right, number 4 for Jake.
Look at that hair.
Beautiful hair.
All right. It's Andy McDowell. I'm trying to think. Oh, Groundhog Day.
Yes, correct. And also when I was Googling young Andy McDowell, it was just pictures of Margaret Qualley. That was just
yeah, for real.
All right, great job. Number 5 for Aaron.
I don't know.
Looks so old.
Yeah, really brought into question like how old this guy actually is.
I don't know the guy's name. Yeah, I'm gonna pass it because I don't want to get an unfair point.
Well, do you know what the movie is at least?
No, I don't.
No, okay, that's okay. Justin, what do you got? Do you know who this is, and do you know what the movie is?
I think it's Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah, that's one. Do you know who this young man here is?
I can't remember the performer's name.
Yeah, he's the guy in the office.
I can never remember.
I know. See, it's obvious you recognize him.
I had the same problem when I did that.
Yeah.
Any final guesses, Justin, or we'll pass it off to Jake if not.
I'm gonna pass it off. I only knew Hot Tub Time Machine in this game, and I live with
Hey, and that's a gold
The
star.
Office has time travel in it. I could have. Oh, man. Oh, well.
Jake, what do you got? Do you know who this person is?
Well, to be fair, his driver's license does say Daryl from The Office. Like that's what his name legally is now. It's Craig Robinson, right?
That's right. Correct. That's right. That's Craig Robinson.
Understand nothing.
I don't know what audio clip that was.
Is that from Spider?
I understand
he had a clip.
nothing.
I still can't really hear it.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Let's
We're
go
gonna
to
move on anyway. Okay, the next one
also,
is.
hang on real fast. Somebody did mention that Keanu was also in the lake house. So
That's
just
true.
want to throw that out
That's
there.
true. That's true.
Because that's just the truth.
That's the truth.
We
Okay.
tell the truth on the show.
This is number 6 for Aaron.
I absolutely know this person's face, and that is the end of my contribution.
She's such a beauty.
Yeah, nope, I'm gonna pass it on. Sorry, guys, you brought me on Twitch to embarrass me tonight.
That was our plan.
That was our plan. Ultimately, our plan all along was just to drag you through the mud. Justin, what have you got? Do you know who this person is, and do you know what movie this is in reference to?
Yes. There was a little known sequel to Heathers called Heathers 2, Heathers in Time. And, and this is
Did you say it?
Peruzza.
Who? Are you hearing him?
Yeah.
The girl from Return to Oz, right?
Jake, what do you got? This one
It's
is
Vicky
this one
Valancourt
actually
from.
is another bonus because there are 2 time travel movies. If
She's
you can get them
2.
both. Yeah.
Okay. So it's Rachel McAdams.
Yes.
About Time is one of them, right? Is it Richard Curtis?
That's correct.
Yes.
What other time travel movie?
Can I name the other one now that I know who he is?
Other than True Detective season 2. But yeah, go for it.
I do actually know the second one if he actually doesn't know.
I don't.
Go for it, Aaron. What is it?
It's The Time Traveler's Wife.
Yes,
correct.
that's correct.
And somebody also mentioned that she's in Midnight in Paris, which counts as well.
That counts as well. That's
Oh, it does.
But we're not
Oh
gonna-
yeah, that's right.
Wow, she can't get enough of this stuff.
She loves time travel.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention in my intro for this game, the reason why we're playing it is because Justin and Aaron's upcoming film, Synchronic, has to do with time travel. And it's very good. We saw it at Fantastic Fest. It's great.
Yes.
So if you haven't seen it at a festival, definitely seek it out when it is released. Sorry, quick respite. Had to get that out there. Okay, number 7. I think we're back to Aaron. Number 7.
Oh, God, Jesus, just leave me alone. Oh, that is Don Cheadle in Iron Man.
Clearly.
I have no idea who that is. It's
Justin. Any guesses, Justin?
I'm guessing that Sandra Bullock?
Yes. Do you know what movie this is a reference to?
Oh.
You should, because Kendall just said it.
I did.
In her acclaimed time travel movie, I haven't seen Birdhouse, but she. She's in the time machine.
I feel like you were making a joke that you knew what the answer was, but now I don't know if you do know.
Actually, no. Actually, I have an answer, and you have to accept it. It's
Okay.
this. It's gravity.
Yes.
The thing is,
yes,
time is relative. Time is relative if you're in a vessel that far. Like, you can't say she didn't time travel because of Einstein's theory of special relativity. She was that far away from Earth in a vessel traveling at a certain
Also,
speed.
while she was falling to Earth, without a doubt, she was exposed to different forces of time, which technically would be every movie.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
Points
great.
for gravity.
Right. Jake doesn't get to answer. Let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, sorry, Jake, you don't get the answer. The one we were looking for was Lake House, but gravity suffices as well. Okay, number 8.
Demolition Man. You can make the argument Demolition Man's a time travel movie too, right?
That's true. Absolutely. Yeah. Demolition Man would have also been good.
Wait, what was the answer? I missed it.
It's the lake house.
I have never heard of that movie.
She's here on her knees waiting for Keanu Reeves, who we said was also in this. He's sending her. They're like sending each other letters through. Like it's a weird concept. Isn't it like it's like 2 years or something? Like it's not even like that much of a time difference.
I haven't seen it.
It's
which
like
is
literally
crazy.
like 100 or like
I think Lauren
500
probably
days.
will chime in though momentarily.
Yeah,
to
Lauren
tell
probably
us.
will. Okay, number 8 for Jake. Number 8 for Jake.
Let's try this one. Oh shit! In one of my favorite time travel movies, it's Denzel in Deja Vu.
Yes, Deja Vu. Great job. There he is, Deja Vu. I feel like I've seen this before. I feel like this has been happening.
I have
before.
seen.
So good.
Sorry, I ruined your joke. But I have seen this movie.
That's okay. All right. Last one, number 9. Aaron, here you go. Who is this handsome man?
That is Patrick Swayze.
No, it's not.
It's like one guy who played Superman at some point.
Yes. Correct.
I don't know.
Justin, any clues here? He is a Superman,
Yeah.
not a Dempsey or a whatever. Why am I thinking of Patrick Dempsey?
I'm always thinking about him.
Yeah.
It's Christopher Reeves.
Oh, it's
Yes. Correct.
And I haven't seen any of the Christopher Reeves Superman movies, but I'm guessing that one of them deals with time travel.
Yeah, he spins the earth around backwards at some point.
Oh.
But I haven't seen that. I just know that it happened. So
Well, same thing. We'll maybe accept it. I don't know if that's 100% correct. There's various cuts of the Superman films, and upcoming
Points for the argument, though.
upcoming soon, the Snyder cut. Who knows? I mean, time is a flat circle, time is relative. Jake, do you know the answer we're looking for here?
It is a movie referring to our life in theaters that is often enjoyed with tea and crumpets. It is somewhere in time, but I will say there absolutely is time travel in Superman the movie, and you should give him the point because he does do that shit in every cut of that movie. But yeah, somewhere in time.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Look at Jake. He got it, and he's also leveraging for more points for his opponents here. I shouldn't call them opponents. That's just a negative.
No,
sounding
I think
word.
we should do opponents. I think we should make this game more
Yeah,
competitive.
Jake for some reason
Redistributing
leveraged
point
some
wealth.
points for his opponents here. But yeah, we'll give him a point. And that was the end of our third game. That's our third and final game. Let's look at the score here. I mean, do you guys want to hear the score, or do we?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah, I think we're all eager to hear the score. Jake, you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 24 points. Aaron, you have 15. And Justin, you have 16. So Jake is our king of cinema, king of movies, whatever we want to call it. Congratulations. There's all of our fans clapping. Great job, Jake.
That's what you get is that song I just wrote for you.
Thank you.
And you can brag about it.
I absolutely will. My dog is right here, so I'll tell him all about it.
I think I can hear him.
I want to see a dog.
That was great. No, Aaron, you're right. It was very close.
Yes.
And again, there's no prizes here. We appreciate all of you and your time. This journey. Hopefully, it was fun. I hope you're not regretting this. Kendall, what do we have for what's our last thing here? What are we gonna do? Do some plugs?
Yeah. Jake, is there anything you would like to plug?
Nothing. I don't have anything super pressing. I'm on Letterboxd and Twitter saying a lot of dumb stuff. Generally waking up at 7:45 to try to call the California Unemployment Development Division. That's a plug. So if anybody works for the state of California and handles unemployment insurance, please give them a call for me. That's my plug.
Help Jake out. Unemployment.
Yeah.
One of those people it sucks. It's the worst.
It truly is.
Anything else you'd like to plug, or is it just the unemployment?
Oh, it's a joke. But two actual things. We haven't talked about podcasts at all, but there's 2 podcasts that are great and super fun and have been keeping me sane. The You Must Remember This pod, the Karina Longworth podcast, just started her season on Polly Platt, who was originally Peter Bogdanovich's creative partner before he did dumb stuff with Sybil Shepherd, but also she had like a really great career working with James L. Brooks on Terms of Endearment and Broadcast News and The Simpsons. So I'm really excited to listen to that. The first episode came out and it's really, really good. And some pals that work at Scarecrow Video in Seattle that do a podcast called The Suspense is Killing Us, where they cover 3 erotic thriller or erotic thriller adjacent movies every couple of weeks. They've been doing it for about a year, but it's really, really fun. And they also have a Patreon. Yeah, it's just really fun, actual smart discourse on mostly dumb shit movies with terrible sexual politics. But the movies are a blast. They have a good time talking about them, and I recommend listening to it if you have some downtime. So yeah, that's all I got.
That sounds incredible. Amazing. Justin and Aaron, anything you'd like to plug?
I mean, we can be reached on Twitter and Instagram if anyone has any questions about all the knowledge we just dropped. Anybody?
Yeah. We'll back up any of the facts that we just dropped with sources. That was Patrick Swayze. You were all wrong.
I'll go ahead and I'll put up on my Twitter. I'll put up the Heather's 2 thing just so everyone knows it's legit.
Not very well known about, but he can elucidate.
And I'm at Justin H. Benson on Twitter and Instagram.
I'm at Aaron Moorhead. We like to waste our time blowing it on there, so yeah.
We all do.
Actually,
no, you guys.
This isn't plugging anything, but I just finished this insane indie video game called The Outer Wilds, which a lot of people know about.
That's Billy giving it a round of applause because Billy loves Outer Wilds. Yeah. It's can you talk about like what it kind of it's kind of intriguing. Can you talk about it?
Oh, sure. I mean, yes, I wasn't prepared to, and it's hard to, but I was just placed right in just off of a blind recommendation. I had no idea what it was. I just bought it and started playing without even looking at what the controls were. But essentially, it's a mystery. It's a sandbox of an open area that has a mystery that you can approach from any angle whatsoever. Anywhere you go will have some tiny little piece of the same mystery, and you can follow breadcrumbs from anywhere until it all crystallizes at once, and you realize that the answer's been in front of you the whole time. It's very cool.
Yeah, nice. It's super cool. I played it a little bit when I was over at William's house pre-corona, and it's very cool. I think it won a bunch of awards. It's very creative and it's very different. So yeah, also highly suggest. Kendall, anything you want to plug personally?
No.
No?
Oh.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sorry. I directed a short film with the help of William Overton and Steve Bissett here for a 48-hour film contest, and people should vote for it if they like it. We'll link to it on the Splice It account.
And what's the name of the film?
The name of the film is Abstraction.
And it's only 3 minutes.
Yeah,
so
what else are you doing? Come look at the back of my head for 3 minutes.
Unlike
most of it.
the music video we just released, which was
10
minutes.
minutes.
Long. Yeah, which no one watched.
Excuses
because they were
now.
we sent it to a bunch of people and they were like, yeah, I watched it. And they definitely didn't because they definitely saw it was 10 minutes long and didn't want to watch it.
My dad didn't watch it. He responded and said, this is 8 minutes long. Actually.
Great parental support when you're making films.
Wow, a lot of parent stuff on this episode. Yeah. I wonder if I'm okay.
You're okay. No, we're not okay. All right, the last thing I want to plug is if you can donate to either the Minnesota Freedom Fund or other Minnesota or Minneapolis-based organizations. There's a lot going on right now, and if you are unable to help in person or volunteer, protest, anything like that, donating some funds or sharing things out is always great too. So once again, fuck the police.
We'll link to that stuff.
We'll link to that too. Yeah, absolutely. This has been great. Thanks so much to Justin, Aaron, and Jake. We really appreciate y'all being on here. Again, hope this wasn't totally a nightmare for you. Next week, we'll be back at 8 p.m. Central Time with Annie Choi, Mila DeChirico, and Zayden Gordon-Bizard. And that's it. That's been Splice It.
Smoke weed every day.
All right.